Greetings, welcome back to Pinkoddbird. Today we are here to do a recap of the next week of October daily, so let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so if you guys remember, we left off on day number 18. Is your ghost a friendly ghost or unfriendly ghost? So today we are going to pick up on day number 19, which is create a haunted doll. So for this one, I did exactly that. You can see here, she definitely looks pretty haunted. I've just taken some different little random pieces of dolls, and I even had her holding a separate little doll head. And then I just made her hair like this crazy hair out of eyelash trim, which I love. And then I used the googly eyes for her. So yeah, she's definitely haunted. And so over here I just have left a pocket. I plan to go back through this after I'm all done and then fill in some of like the blank spots that I might have in here with other little Halloween ephemera and embellishments and things like that I have. But right now I'm just trying to focus on getting the actual like pages done. So day number 20, what's in a witch's cauldron? So here I just did a little cauldron that I cut out of some paper, and then I wrote witch's brew on here, and then here it says come gather for a spell. And then I've just kind of like let it kind of explode with all of the things that are in the witch's cauldron, and I used glitter once again to try and give it that magical kind of effect with the like potion coming out. And then I have just cats and candy corn, pumpkins, skulls, candles, and I drew some bubbles in there to make it nice and you know, muddly, boily, murky potion, eyeballs, cats, and all of that great stuff. Ghosts of different sorts. So yeah, this is just a fun little page that I just wanted to use, and I've had this kind of like in my mind for a while, so I like this page a lot. So day number 21. Design a spooky Halloween tree. What is in it? Does it have a backstory? So this is my all-seeing tree, and so this tree is basically a tree that has a bunch of eyes, and as you can see there's one central eye here, and then there are these little floating eyes that are kind of hanging in the tree as well. And the backstory on this tree is it's a tree that is in a town, and there are people who will come and visit this town when they want to ask it a question. But if you want to ask this tree a question, you have to sacrifice your eyes to the tree. So it's kind of a big deal. So if you wanted to know something really, really bad, I would make sure that it was something that you absolutely had to know, and you know, something that's kind of like the question of a lifetime, because you've got to sacrifice your eyes. So that is the story of the all-seeing tree. So day number 22. Think back to your favorite childhood costume. What was it and how did it make you feel? Bonus, try to recreate it for the present day. What would it look like if you wore it now? So I just drew mine out, and it was this jester costume that I used to have, and it didn't look like this. It was actually half and half. So half red and half blue. It may have gone like red, blue, but I just kind of put a spin on it by making it diagonal instead. And then I just redrew it, and this was my favorite costume. Even after Halloween, I would use this costume to like write plays and incorporate like my brother and sister in the play. And I feel like this is a representation of definitely one side of me where I am a real like jokester. And you guys have heard my wonderful cheesy jokes that I like to crack, and I often laugh at myself, which I think is a important thing to do for your own sanity. Just kind of don't take things too seriously all the time, and just, you know, yeah, jester. So, day number 23, creature feature. Describe a movie that you would direct. So this is actually kind of awesome because I just actually got back from Pennsylvania, and I believe it was the actual 23rd when we did this activity. But my friend Janine and she took me to a corn maze, and I don't know if you guys have ever, I'm sorry about the noise in the background. It's super windy today, like really, really windy today. And so the thing outside is making noise, so I apologize. I don't know if you've ever done one of these, but there are no lights. And so after the sun goes down, it's pitch dark. And it's really creepy because these leaves are kind of like you know, like hitting against each other, so it sounds like something's coming at you, and there's like rocks and you have to be careful how you're walking. I don't know, it was really fun. I've never done this before. It was super good experience though. So I decided that since this is something that I actually did on the 23rd, to make my story, what is it? Make a movie that you would direct. I would call it Children of the Quarantine. And it was actually funny because I didn't really know that this prompt was on this day. And while we were here, I was telling her, like, imagine if there was a movie where the corn stalks came to life, and you know, they after dark, and if you weren't supposed to be here, or if you were doing something and you didn't leave, or you couldn't finish the maze, the corn stalks would come to life and grab you. And then she added on the part that, yeah, and then you would become one of the corn stalks in the field. And I was like, that's so awesome. So to add on to that, what we already discussed, I thought that since I called it Children of the Quarantine, it would basically be kind of like if you weren't supposed to leave on Halloween night, and you did, and you snuck out into the cornfields, and then just incorporate the rest of the story. Like, you weren't supposed to be there, the corn stalks come to life, they chase you down, and then you become a corn stalk. So that is Children of the Quarantine. So enter if you dare. And then this is just me basically just writing about what I just explained to you. Number 24, what's in your Halloween closet? Make your best outfit. So for this one, really easy. Over here I wrote Gothic Fashionista. I've just made this like bodice type of a top, and then I used this kind of purple and black fabric that I love, and I made a long little flowing skirt with some boots, matching boots. And then over here, I just cut the second part of my little fabric kind of like in a little flowy cape cloak kind of a fashion. And since, you know, this is sleeveless, I think having like the little cape or cloak would be a perfect little touch to complete the outfit. So that's my outfit. And the last one, come up with your own Halloween song, lyrics, or poem for day number 25. The center is still empty. So my poem / song lyric goes, Halloween night is a bewitching time, casting spells, words that rhyme. Autumn winds blowing, nature in the air, crunching leaves below, trick-or-treating in a pair. Be wary of the floating bats, steer clear of all black cats. For if you fail to heed this warning, November 1st you will have no mourning. How sinister is that? Okay, so that's it. We will be picking up on day number 26 next time I come back. And I think next time I come back, we're almost done with October. This month has really flown by. I really didn't get a chance to do everything that I wanted to do this month, but it's been a busy month, and I am, you know, happy with the things that I am able to get done. You know, it just boils down to time at the end of the day. So, yeah, I hope you guys are all enjoying this deal. I am enjoying seeing all of the prompts that you guys are doing. So creative. Check out the hashtag POBDaily20 if you guys want to see what everybody else is up to. Come back and we will do the final week of this. We do still have I think I'm going to do a live on October 31st. What do you guys think about that? Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you guys want to jump on for a live a little bit. Maybe we can do a final flip through of this, and then I do have a giveaway planned for everybody who has finished their October daily in totality. So yeah, that stuff is still coming up. I do think I have a few more videos I want to try and squeak in here before this week is over, before this month is over. Can you believe we only have a week left in this month? Yeah, and that's it. So that is going to wrap it up for me for now. Be sure to stay tuned because you never know what direction this odd flock of ours is heading into. And until next time, toodaloo.